What's good, APPTS gang? It's your girl Chanel back on the scene with another YouTube video for you guys. Today, gonna be doing a drive with me, chit chat type of thing. I'm supposed to like take pictures today because I have to sponsor this shirt, but I left my like little selfie tripod upstairs. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm on my way to get some food. It's Atlanta. We're probably gonna be like in the traffic because it's like 4:24. So I'm like, let me drive and chat with y'all and give y'all like a life lately update because a lot has been going on. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in such a long time, which it actually has been a long time. It's been like 2 weeks since I've posted, but that's because I took a break from the internet just for a little bit, or just from YouTube itself, because I've still been on social media. And I'm just gonna like give y'all a little life update in this video. We're gonna go drive with me, you guys are gonna eat with me, all that type of stuff, and I'm gonna just let y'all know, like, I'm gonna keep it real, because lately I have been feeling like I do not want to share my business with social media. I just feel like I want to be private, but then again I'm like, nah, I don't want to be private because I know that there's people that I genuinely help. Like, I've been told several times, like, by females that I've like kind of helped them from like not hurting themselves, and I don't want to just abandon y'all. What I mean by going private, I don't mean like not doing YouTube anymore. Necessarily more like not sharing my business, not sharing my feelings, but I also feel like this is my therapy. Like, my mom told me I should probably go see somebody, but I think I'm gonna see y'all because this just helps. Like, me talking to the camera right now, I actually am feeling better. Like, I haven't been in necessarily more of a rut. I feel like my flesh is fighting against me. I be so worried, and I know that's a lot of us, especially with social media. Social media allows us to see the inside of some people's lives, what people want to show us, because generally, like, people show you what they want. Like, people get on social media and show just nothing but the good times. I'm not saying you're supposed to get on here and show the bad times, but a lot of us feel bad about our lives because we get on social media and we see somebody else living their best life when you don't know what's going on behind cameras. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. No one's gonna get on social media and share, like, at least not everybody, but most people are not getting on social media and sharing their real life problems. They're just showing you the good times. But I took a trip to New York, and my trip to New York, I feel like it kind of set me back on my journey. But I felt like I went, and not even that I went into depression again, but I could feel myself like slowly going into like some sort of depression. I don't know what it was, but I've just been like, and when I was in New York and I took that trip for my birthday, I feel like I probably could have stayed in Atlanta. I complain every time I go to New York. I really think if you live in NY, at least get out and travel, visit, so you don't gotta be stuck in New York, because I feel like New York is such a negative environment. It'd be a nice little reminder that, bro, this is not the life I want to come back to. New York is just like, my body does not thrive there. Some of us, our body and our spirit thrives better in certain places than others. Like Florida, Atlanta, I can thrive in. New York, I just feel straight up depressed. Like, why do I feel like this? You guys are wondering how I spent my birthday because I didn't vlog, because it really wasn't to vlog for real. Like, I'm grateful that I seen the 21st birthday and all, but basically I only went out with one friend. We had a really good time. We went out to this like Jamaican restaurant called Flavors Lounge. Food was real good. I'm not even gonna hold you, I'm not gonna get up here and pretend that I'm perfect, and there's nothing wrong with this. Like, y'all know that, like, I told you I was not drinking no more. Like, bro, like, it was dead for the alcohol. Like, and it still is that way. It's still dead for the alcohol. But one thing about it, I'm not gonna get up here and pretend like I'm Miss Perfect. I just can't. Yeah, there's traffic. I'm not gonna get up here. Well, that's good because we got more time to talk. I'm not gonna get up here and pretend like I'm Miss Perfect and I don't make no mistakes. Hold on, I'm getting a call. People just judge so much, especially when you say that you're following God, or especially if you say you're Christian. But at the end of the day, whether you have a relationship with God, whether you're Christian, whether you're Catholic, whether you're Muslim, whatever it is, we all make mistakes. We're all humans. Humans, we're naturally born sinners. We're born into sin, bro. We're all sinners. That's why we're literally here on earth right now. That's why we're in the predicament we is in right now, because we're all sinners. None of us is perfect. And that's on period. Like, none of us are perfect. You know what I hate? When it's a merge lane on the highway and everybody's still in the 2 lanes. Bro, we're supposed to start merging, guys. Like, what's going on? Bro, like, we're trying to get on the highway. It's still 2 big lanes. Get in one single file line, bro. They always do this. But basically what I'm trying to say is, we're born into sin. None of us are perfect. For my 21st birthday, I have 4 shots. Which is not bad, because I used to have a really bad alcohol problem. Like, I was drinking 10 plus shots, crazy type of drinking. Like, I was a party animal. But for my 21st birthday, I'm like, I said I wasn't gonna drink, But feel me, it was my 21st birthday, but like, it's nothing wrong with drinking. It's just how you drink. You can't get like pissy drunk. That's the sin. Getting drunk is a sin. Like, getting drunk in itself is a sin. That's what they mean by drinking alcohol. You can't be drunk, like to the point where you don't know what's going on. You can't remember shit. I have 4 shots, and the only reason why I threw up on my 21st birthday, but I guess like that's how your 21st birthday is supposed to go. I didn't throw up because I was super drunk. I threw up because I ate oxtail. Like, I had heavy food. I had oxtail, and then I had oxtail. I had rice and peas and oxtail at the restaurant. So I ended up, because the food and the alcohol just did not mix, and I feel like, okay, maybe that was a little punishment for, you know, going against what I said I was gonna do. But then again, I didn't get drunk, so it was like, I don't know. But whatever, that's what my New York trip was. I spent my birthday with one of my realest ever. Like, can't complain. My mom made my birthday great as well. She took me out to eat. She had them sing happy birthday to me. We had a good time, and that's what's important. Like, I spent my birthday with people that matter to me. Like, if people don't show up for your birthday, if people don't say happy birthday to you, why are you taking that personally? It does not matter. It really doesn't. It's not that deep. Like, yes, it's your birthday. That's the day you're born. But at the end of the day, not everybody got to say happy birthday to you. Me personally, if you just say happy birthday to me, I'm not taking that personally. I don't care. I hate the type of people who go on social media and be like, if you just say happy birthday to me, suck my, we not friends. Like, shut up. Like, not everybody got to say happy birthday to you. Like, I was afraid to get up on here and just, like, I was thinking to myself, like, I want to go private. Like, I don't want to, like, let my people know what's going on with me. But I'm like, I feel like in my heart I cannot do that. I don't know if because I feel like I already overshared with y'all, I might as well just keep it going. But I just feel like I help people. I feel like I help people. I feel like that's what I was put here to do. Whether it's I'm doing it through a screen or whatever the case may be, I have good energy, and I feel like I should be able to share that. And like, if I go through things, why can't I share that? Like, and if you want to judge me, bro, go ahead. Like, but judging people is definitely one of the 7 deadly sins. So feel me, like, we all try to act like we perfect and we live this perfect life. None of us are perfect. We're all natural born sinners, and Jesus died on the cross to forgive us for our sins. But that doesn't mean we go ahead and abuse that by constantly sinning and just asking him to keep forgiving us. Of course we have a forgiving God, but when you are sinning purposely and you keep returning back to that sin, it's invalid. Like, you're apologizing because you're aware, but you keep doing it. It's invalid, bro. It's invalid. I also started the OnlyFans for my birthday because I took these lingerie pictures. Y'all saw that vlog. And the reason why I started the OnlyFans, because I'm like, these pictures do give OnlyFans. Like, I can make a quick bag off these pictures. So that's, and did in 4 days. And then I had one person, which it really doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot to get into the verse. I'm gonna tell y'all the verse of the day after this, because it has a lot. I keep going like off topic, but whatever. Only one person said something, and it didn't matter. It really did not affect me, but I just feel like this is the perfect example to show that none of us are perfect. So I started OnlyFans, and one person came from a fake page. Listen, once you commenting through a fake page, I don't got no respect for you. Like, I'm already laughing at you. You can't even comment from your real page showing your real face. You're lame. I'm already laughing at you. You already got problems. You already need help. So they're like, oh, God is loving you, huh? You started the OnlyFans, you talk about you on this journey with God, blah, 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 blah. I don't remember what they said, because honestly, I don't care. It went in one ear, out the other. No matter if you're a Christian, that doesn't mean you're perfect. That doesn't mean that you're not going to do anything wrong. That doesn't mean you're not going to go against sinning. That doesn't mean you are not exempt from sinning just because you're a Christian. Being Christian, that title don't make you perfect, and Christians are not even supposed to be perfect. None of us are perfect. We're not God, we're not Jesus, so please get it through our heads that none of us is perfect. So I'm like, they're like, oh, God is loving you, huh? Like, so what do you mean? Because I started OnlyFans, God said I don't love Chanel no more? Like, he crossed my name off the list? He said, nah, I don't love my child no more? What? I replied and I said, God loves everyone, even you. First of all, you coming at me, I made an OnlyFans, but you're sitting here judging me for making that OnlyFans. Instead of judging people, pray for them. Because who are you to be judging me for doing what I want with my life? You don't even know me. You don't know me. None of y'all, like, let's keep it real. None of y'all know me. Y'all know what I show y'all through a screen. And that's the problem. Like, for example, that E. Kane situation with that girl on TikTok, I was following it because it was the perfect example of Y'all do not know these people. Y'all don't know us through a screen. Just because you see us on a screen and we overshare sometimes and you get to know us doesn't mean that you know us. For real, for real. You know? It doesn't mean that you know a person just because they're sharing their life with you. Like I said, that girl went to go hang out with E. Kane. She seen that she wasn't her type of vibe, but she liked E. Kane on the internet. But when she went to go hang out with her, she was rubbed the wrong way. And that's because just because you know somebody on the internet and they cool on the internet don't mean they cool in real life. We don't none of us know each other. Like we all got shit that we got going on. You don't know people, so stop judging people based off what you see, this and the third. Like, bro, instead of judging people, pray for people. Like, that's the best thing to do. Like, pray for them. You see me start the OnlyFans? God, I pray she realizes that this blah blah blah. Like, I know in the part of following God, like, we're supposed to be modest with our bodies, but you know, I'm still on this journey. I'm still young. I'm still learning, and at the end of the day, social media is my job. I'm not on OnlyFans I'm not on OnlyFans taking butt naked pictures. I'm on OnlyFans posing in lingerie. Period. It's like you judging. You don't even know what content was up on there. OnlyFans models is making money. And I know money is not everything. Like, we shouldn't idolize money. But at the end of the day, it's a necessity on this planet. Basically, the verse of today, which it just related to me a lot, it says, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble on it of its own." Matthew 6:34 NIV. I was supposed to share that verse in the beginning with y'all, but whatever. Everything happens for a reason. You know, maybe I'm supposed to share it now. Yeah, I just really felt that verse today, because today I woke up and I just did not, like I told you, I was falling asleep reading the Bible. I did not feel like myself. I felt a little down. I felt a little sad. I don't know if it's just because I came back from New York and that energy that I was feeling is still off of me, and it's probably got to take time to get off of me and shit. I was gonna stay in bed the whole day. I was, but then I'm like, nah, Chanel. It turned 2 o'clock. I'm like, you gonna lay here till the next day? No. I got up, got in the shower. I expressed my feelings to my mother, because sometimes you just gotta talk about your feelings. I prayed. I got on my knees, turned on my gospel music. When the devil, or whatever we want to call it, when you feel like that depression is trying to take over you, because that's what it felt like. I was feeling so scared this morning. I'm like, yo, I can't lay into this bed. I can't lay in this bed until the next day, because bro, I'm gonna go back into the pattern that I was in. When you feel that depression trying to take over you, bro, you need to fight it off. You need to fight it off, because it's not real. It's not that, yes, depression is real, but God is powerful. God can help you. So you need to call out to Jesus and ask for his help, ask for him to heal you. That's what I did. I got on my knees and I started screaming. I started yelling. I started praying. I started speaking. I started talking my shit, man. Because, like, I'm not going back there. I can't go back there. I can't, bro. I refuse, bro. I was crying this morning. Sometimes it's good to release your emotions and all that type of stuff. But that verse just really touched my heart, because, like, my problem is I'm worried about my future. Like, I'm worried about what's coming tomorrow. I'm worried about that's not in the present moment. Feel me? So it's like, why am I worried about stuff that's happening tomorrow? Why am I worried about next year? Why am I worried about 10 days from now? Why am I worried about what's not happening right now? We shouldn't even be worrying in the present. Like, you need to have faith. Having faith is everything, bro. And I feel like when I went to New York, I don't know, I feel like it set me back, because I did not feel close to God over there. That's another thing. That's why I called it a hellhole on social media. Somebody's like, well, you just need to not come back. I won't. Like, y'all not probably seeing me till the summertime. The only time I go to New York, I really be going to New York because that's where my mom is, bro. Like, I love my mother. Of course I want to see my mother, bro. But if it takes God, I gotta go to somewhere I don't like to see my mom, I'm gonna go. So yes, I may complain, but I called New York a hole because I do not feel no presence of God there. And I know God is always with you. Like, yes, he's always in our heart. He's always with us. He's always watching over us. But for some reason, I felt such a disconnect from God, bro. I felt like, what did I feel? I felt I didn't even want to pray while I was over there. Like, it was so hard for me to pray. When I'm here in Atlanta, I wake up and I get on my knees. I wake up, I open my journal. I wake up and it's nothing for me to pray. I could not for nothing get on my knees and pray. And I don't know why, like, I don't know what it was, but it was so hard for me to pray. It was so hard for me to connect with God. The whole time I was in New York, I realized I did not journal not one time. I journal every morning. And like, that's why I'm saying, like, going to New York somehow threw me off some type of path. But it's all right, because I'm gonna get right, and we're gonna go back to the way regular programming, following Jesus, following God, sticking by a word of, you know, being positive and just being on the right path. But that's what, like, New York is just not for me. Like, I felt no presence of the Lord. And I feel like if you're from New York, I feel like everybody needs to leave their hometown at least one time. Like, and I know it's not capable for everybody to do that, but at least if you could travel, go somewhere different for just a little bit. Because I feel like, well, me personally, I got a lot of trauma in New York, and that might be what it is. Like, I got a lot of trauma there. So maybe I just, my energy, my body just like goes into like, I don't know what type of mode, but I just cannot be there because it's too much like trauma that I experienced in New York. So when I'm there, all I can think about is like that shit. So I just can't. I will not be going to New York. New York is not an enjoyable vacation for me. I just couldn't do it. And the reason why, like, I didn't vlog anything because, like, I was not in the mood. Like, I'm never going to get on, I tell y'all this all the time, I'm never going to get on camera and pretend like I'm happy. Today I was sad and I was not going to record anything, but I got myself out that funk. That's what you need to do. You need to get yourself out the funk because nobody's coming to save you, bro. If you don't take those steps to do what you need to do in life, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming. Like, your mom's not going to save you. Your dog's not going to save you. Your grandma's not going to save you. In this world, self-discipline is everything. And I'm 21 and I still don't have self-discipline. And that's something I'm trying to learn. Like when I catch myself not being self-disciplined, of course I try to like fix it and put myself into check. But once you become an adult, your parent is like, especially if you move out, my mom is not going to call me and tell me, Chanel, you got to get up this morning to do this. My mom is not going to call me, Chanel, you need to film a video. Chanel, you need to get up and take a shower. Chanel, you need to brush your teeth. Chanel, you need to clean your room. My mother is not calling me every second to do that, especially when you move out, especially when you become an adult. It is your time to adult yourself. It is your time to parent yourself. You have to, that's another thing we have to learn. And I'm learning myself as well, that I have to parent. Nah, I thought he was driving in the same lane as me. I was about to say he's bugging. Anyways, we have to learn how to parent ourselves, because once you become an adult, that your mom telling you what to do every second, it stops. So it's like then you experience this freedom and you kind of like get comfortable with that freedom. The thing in life is you can't be comfortable. After today, bro, I'm not being comfortable no more. I'm uncomfortable right now. You gotta be uncomfortable in this life, bro. Like, being comfortable with just sitting around doing nothing, bro, that is not it, bro. And I hate, like today, I almost made myself do that. I almost sat in bed and did nothing all day, bro. Do something with yourself, bro. We got life, bro. God gave us life to live. I'm not about to sit around and waste it. Like, one thing about on the internet, they like promote productivity, and there's nothing wrong with being productive. Yes, it is okay. Like, I feel like we should be productive, but the way it is projected and promoted, it kind of like, it makes you feel like, damn, if you're not doing nothing. And I feel like we were not even put on this earth to work hard. We were not even put on this earth to work and pay bills. Like, what? Did y'all see the movie Avatar? I've seen that movie. I'm obsessed with the movie. I seen the first one and I seen the second one. I've seen a couple controversy topics of people trying to like, they're trying to say like that the movie Avatar is demonic. I personally didn't see it that way. I personally feel like they got it right, where those people were the people that support, like, that's how we're supposed to live life, and the humans were the demonic ones, because they even call the humans in the movie demons. They say that we got demon blood, and I feel like that's very true, because if you see the movie Avatar, I feel like that's the way we're supposed to be living life, in nature, worry free, sometimes to be doing nothing. It's okay, because God didn't put you here for you to bust your and pay bills. Like, yes, of course you gotta pay your bills. Like, you know, we do have to do that, because if not, obviously we won't have homes if we don't pay our bills. But we weren't even put here to do that. So if some days you don't feel like doing shit and you want to lay in the bed, that's okay. Period. I don't care what nobody says. You're not a piece of shit for that. Because sometimes it's healing. As long as you don't get stuck in that position, as long as you don't get stuck in that bed, it's alright, bro. I feel like we need self-care days where we sit around and do nothing. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we're not even supposed to work. That's supposed to be God's day. Like, especially Saturdays and Sundays, especially Sundays. I feel like I don't really like to do anything on those days, but I feel like that's the time of rest. That's the time I want to be with God. That's the time you know, you just relax. But it's just crazy what this world is coming to, and we just honestly gotta adjust, because me complaining is really not gonna do anything. We just gotta adjust to it and pray. Adjust and pray. Literally, because us complaining, oh, social media is so fake, but then again, we still all on social media, even me myself. I really do hate social media, but I'm still on social media. Why? Because this is the life and the path that I chose, and I feel like it's something that I am supposed to do, so I'm not gonna give up on it. But I just really don't like social media. It's so fake. Like, trust me, being an influencer, I know that it's fake. I'm telling you, everybody should know that it's fake though. But being an influencer, I see a hand first. Like, people will be portraying one life on social media and not have nothing in real life, and or even like portray one personality on the internet and be a person in real life. That's why I don't have friends. I don't want no friends, but I only got 1 friend, 3 friends. The reason why I don't be posting is because, like, not all the time I be doing I be chilling sometimes. So like, if y'all looking for that influencer that is outside, like, just doing mad every day, that don't be me. I be chilling. So, feel me? I record when I have something to do. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. That's a good thing that I brought this up, because another reason why I kind of wanted to stop doing YouTube, I'm like, maybe I'm gonna go to school and do psychology. I was thinking about going to school, not doing YouTube no more. Feel me? I'm never gonna stop doing YouTube though. Like, that's just me having like one of those moments, because everybody on YouTube is doing the same shit. We all doing the same shit. But which I understand, because it's not much to like, it's all recycled content. So nobody's copying each other. This is just recycled. Everything is so recycled on here. But one thing I don't like is, like, I feel like every video is the same. Sunday self-care reset, weekly vlog, week in my life, weekend in my life, self-care date, hygiene routine. Like, everybody's doing the same videos. Nobody's doing anything different. Like, the only thing that's different is probably like the perspective and the person's life. I just feel like everybody's thumbnails look the same. Everybody's videos is mad similar. I'm about to stop doing my thumbnails how I do them, because I just seen like, I see like 30 other people with the same thumbnail. So it's like, you gotta stand out on this YouTube. Like, everybody can't be doing the same thing. Like, why do all our thumbnails look alike? Please, I'm not even trying to be a negative Nancy or trying to be one of those people. Why? The same collage with the 3 pictures, talk about some weekly vlog, the same fonts. Like, bro, I'm over it. Y'all gotta start being yourselves. I'm about to start like not putting shit on my thumbnail. Like, it's gonna be a picture of me. If you watch it, you watch. There's no authenticity in this generation. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. Nobody thinks for themselves. Nobody wants to have a girlfriend. Nobody wants to have a boyfriend. Nobody even wants to get married. And I seen this post on Instagram. It was like, the white girls be married by 24, meanwhile my generation is arguing about 50-50, which is so true. Like, be living in big houses, married by 24, kids, boom. Not saying that their relationships is perfect. Of course, all relationships go through stuff, but, and then we have our generation, or our culture of people, we are sitting here arguing about who gonna go 50-50 on the bill for the date. What's going on, bro? Like everything is so normalized. Like, it's so much to look at on Instagram. Instagram has created so much things for people to just go ahead and cheat on each other, or just make it easier to cheat. Like Instagram notes, liking people's stories. Now, if I have a man, you can't be insecure about these things. Like, you gotta trust your partner, and if your partner is doing like that, you know, whatever's in the dark will come to light. But now I got a man, and I gotta be worried about, is he liking different stories? Like, that's something like you could even like, bro, it's just crazy. It's crazy how it's just so easy. Like, the internet just makes it so easy to not be loyal, and I guess that's why a lot of relationships end up failing. It's because people think they have a lot of options. People think, oh, it's alright, I'll find another girl. But is you gonna find another girl that is down like the girl that you played? Because there's like a lot, like, good people are rare, like, for real. Good, loyal people are rare, and people think they have so many options because the internet makes them feel like they have so many options because they're following so many other females on Instagram. Oh, one thing I really don't like is a man who's in every girl's pictures, like in every girl Instagram baddie likes. Like, don't be trying to talk to me and you in everybody's likes. I don't even really be liking people's pictures on Instagram at all, unless you are my close friend and I know you in real life. I don't be on Instagram liking dudes' pictures. I don't do that. You will not catch me in no dudes' likes. I don't even be liking my homeboys' pictures. For real. I don't. I don't be, single or not, I'm not liking men's pictures. I like the girls' pictures, sure. But I don't be liking people's pictures. So, like, Don't like this generation is just weird as hell. Go inside and get my food, and then I'm gonna come back out and we're gonna have a talk. Got my bolay. I'm really a bait for not bringing my tripod out or going back to get it at least, because the sun is literally about to set, and if you didn't know, like that's literally the best time to take your pictures, when the sun is like in golden hour. That's what they call it, because it's like the best sunlight. Like the sun is just hitting so beautifully right now, and I did not bring my tripod to take my pictures. But I got my regular bowl from Bolay. It says, and I love Bolay for this because they put custom messages on they put custom messages on your bowl, so it's like, and it's at random, and mine says you're amazing, period, because I am. So I got my bowl. I got rice, pesto noodles, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and beans. If y'all thought I was done talking my shit, think again. Let me just take my first bite because I'm starving. I haven't ate all day. I haven't had bolay in so long. All I'm trying to say, or the message that I'm trying to spread, is that it's okay to be yourself. Do not let social media influence you and make you feel like social media is real life. Please remember, social media is not real life at all. A lot of the shit you see is very fake, very staged. From TikToks to YouTube videos, like everything is staged. Social media should just be seen as a form of entertainment, and that's it, nothing further. Comparison is a thief of joy, so please do not be out here comparing yourself. And I remember Steve Harvey said that we shouldn't get jealous of other people or compare our lives to other people, because we don't know how long that person who came up, you may think they came up out of nowhere, or they just blew up on social media out of nowhere. You don't know how long that person was in the dark room for. So Steve Harvey said something like that, like, you don't know how long that person was working to get where they're at today. You don't know how long they were in the dark room. So God has a different plan for each and every one of us. None of our plan is the same thing. We might have similar paths, but God has a different plan for each and every one of us. So for you to compare your life to other people, you're just stealing your own joy. You're the reason why you are not happy. You're making yourself unhappy. So when you're on social media, tread lightly. Seriously, bro. It's not that deep. Everybody want to be an influencer nowadays. Like, I guess we just gonna have nothing but a generation of mad influencers. Because some of y'all not even influencing for real. To be an influencer, like, I feel like you need to be influencing something positive. Influencing something beneficial. Influencing something that's worth learning from. A lot of people are just on the internet doing wild shit that's not very influencing, or like you influencing the wrong type of message. And the only thing I want to influence y'all to do is get right with God. Get right with God. Stand on your boundaries. Don't let nobody run over you. Don't nobody make you feel like you're less of a person. Don't let people's opinions affect how you feel about yourself. Get my email going crazy right now. Don't let nobody's opinions about you affect how you feel, because at the end of the day, everybody got their opinion towards you. Everybody gonna have their opinion towards you. It don't matter, because that's their opinion. And that's another thing about social media. Social media make people feel like their opinions are valid. Not everybody's opinions are valid. Let me just say that. Social media gave people a platform where they feel like they could just say anything they want to somebody because they feel like their opinion is valid, because that's what people do. They share their opinions on social media. Some of y'all opinions be so invalid that y'all need to just be quiet. Yes, you can have your own opinion. Keep it to yourself. But you can't even get mad, because at the end of the day, no matter what you do in life, people are going to have certain opinions towards you, and that's fine. It don't matter, because God knows your heart. You know who you are. God knows who you are. So an outsider looking in for a few seconds and judging you and having a certain opinion about you, it don't matter, because like they're gonna think what they want. No matter how much you try to change somebody's opinion about you, people are gonna have their own opinion about you, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, yes, that's what a comment section is for, but like, you sharing your negative opinion on somebody, trying to make them feel bad, you're lame. Like, you're just projecting. Anybody making negative comments about people, anybody talking down on people is just projecting. They don't like themselves, so they're trying to take their attention off themselves. They're trying to make themselves feel better by talking about you. So, I can give a damn what anybody thinks about my life or how I live it. Because at the end of the day, who are you? Oh, okay. Okay. You just gotta take everything with grace. Stay positive, stay up with God, and like, feel me? Everything's gonna be alright. One thing I do struggle with, I'm not gonna lie, is listening to worldly music. That's another thing that like I'm it's gonna be so hard for me to let go of my worldly music. I listen to my gospel music. I have a whole gospel playlist on my phone. I don't know if y'all want to see like a gospel playlist. Do y'all want to see something like that? But I have a whole gospel playlist. You guys, if you follow my Apple Music, you probably see my gospel playlist. 27 songs, and it's 2 hours and 46 minutes. I'll have my Apple Music link down below in case you need some like gospel songs to listen to. These are just my favorite gospel songs, like the ones I like love listening to. Is there anybody out there who doesn't listen to worldly music at all? And can you please comment down below, like, how did you do it and what advice did you have? Because I love music, like whether it's gospel music, any type of music, if it's good music, I love music. But I do listen to that worldly music, which is kind of like drill music, you know, gra gra boom, talking about doing drills and all that stuff. Like, I love that type of music. And most people will get called, like, most people, like, those, like, Christians who think they're, like, I'm not even trying to shade, but Christians who think they're perfect, they will call you, like, a lukewarm Christian if you're still, like, doing certain things that Christians are not supposed to be doing, like listening to worldly music. But like I said, I don't like that term lukewarm Christian because, like, what? Like, what? You're gonna be calling somebody out. Like, yes, maybe you could help somebody be aware, like, you know, like, hey, you're doing things that us Christians shouldn't be doing. But I feel like to have a whole name for it, lukewarm Christian, is kind of crazy. Like, I feel like that's a little mean. I don't know. I don't know everything, so I'm just like speaking off experience of that I learned, my opinions. So I don't even know if I'm necessarily Christian. I follow God. I do want to get baptized soon. I'm just like waiting on like God's timing. I know the time is coming closer. I can feel it that I'm supposed to get baptized. I kind of want to listen to music with y'all, but I want to listen to my worldly music. Hey man, when I'm driving, it just puts me in like the best mood, you know. But I love listening to my gospel playlist in the morning time and at nighttime before I go to bed. I always dedicate my morning to God, or at least I try to dedicate my morning in spending time with God and just being in his word. And then, you know, later on in the like middle of the day, I'll listen to that worldly music. But, or is it called like secular music? That's what they call it, secular music. I'm about to connect my Bluetooth. Oh, let me play a song that I found on TikTok that I have been loving, and I feel like I can literally relate to. Like, this song made me cry.
Did you check on me? How did you look for me?
Gotta listen to the lyrics, bro. Like, this song is so deep. Like, I really felt this, especially in the time where I was going through a lot and I was drinking so much and nobody was just like, are you okay? Like, honestly, people who drink a lot, like, they might not even want to hear this. Some people are like, oh, I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just always up for a drink. Well, to me, an alcoholic is somebody who just drinks liquor by themselves and like is just drinking for no type of reason. But like, there is such thing as drinking too much, there's such thing as partying too much. And usually the people who party a lot, people who are partying too much, because this is coming from me, somebody used to party a lot, somebody used to drink a lot, like literally drink so much, they're going through a lot. And like, sometimes those type of people really just need to be checked up on. And that's why I felt this song. Now let's listen.
People don't really know you. They don't really know you. People, they don't really know you. They don't really know.
You just can't be like suppressing and like just drinking smoking and thinking like smoking is gonna take away the pain. When they tell you that Jesus is Lord and Savior, Jesus is everything, Jesus is a healer, he really is. Like, bro, I feel like I've come so far in such a short amount of time. Like, I still have a lot of learning to do. I'm more healed from certain things, but another thing I find myself like struggling with is like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not ready for a relationship right now. Like, I do want one, or I just feel like I know that none of these guys that try to talk to me is, I just rather not. I don't know, but I don't know, like, I'm just be so uninterested in guys, like so uninterested. To my females who are out there, who are working on themselves, healing themselves, trying to become more a woman of God, you cannot be dealing with worldly men, bro, because they're gonna set you back every time. Speaking from experience, they're going to set you back 1,000,000 steps every time, because they're not equally as yoked as you. So like, you're the only way. And you can't just force nobody. You can't force your religion on nobody either. You can't force God on nobody. So that's what I'm personally not doing. Like, I don't care if I, feel me? I was about to say, I'm probably dragging it. I was about to say, I don't care if I meet the love of my life. And if he don't believe in God, if he don't believe in God, or like he's not a man of God, then that's probably not even the love of my life, to be honest. But you can't I'm not about to force a man to learn about God and teach him how to be a man of God. If we're not equally yoked, then we're not equally yoked, and that's it, period. Like, point blank. Like, move on. Okay.
Like, damn, she in her mood. She lit, get money too. Like, damn, she in her mood. He a rapper but don't got a chance.
I felt my sis when she said, he a rapper but don't got a chance. Nah, it's none of that.
Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna run. She a baddie with her baddie friend, and I'm making him wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like, damn, she in her mood.
I'm not gonna lie, whoever said that Ice Spice just be like rapping straight captions, they not even lying. But it's not even in a bad way. Like, it's dead cute, like, to me at least. Like, it's dead fire. Like, not gonna lie, my next photo, I'm using a caption from that song. Like,